Today we are having a special guest. His name is Miss Dilsos.
How my life goes here in 3 words, it would be study, eat, sleep. Chinese proverb that says, work like a slave for 5 years and live like a king for the rest of your life. I will live there like a princess.
You actually noticed that only black ones, right?
Yeah. You can bring everything. You can bring even snacks, your PC, personal computer, the big one, and even horoz you can bring. So, assalamu alaikum to everyone. Welcome to our Kompot Podcast. Today we are having a special guest. His name is Miss Dilsos. She is a student from Presidential School in Fergana, and she is willing to share his experience about studying at the Presidential School.
Hello, I'm really honored to be part of this podcast. Thank you for inviting me, you guys.
So we have several questions prepared for you, especially.
Yeah, sure.
And we will start with the first one.
Okay.
So how the life is going on Presidential School?
Well, if I have to describe how my life goes here in 3 words, it would be study, eat, sleep.
Right.
Yeah. If I have to go into details, we come to school on Sunday after 4 p.m. and we start our school day in the morning on the Monday. So we usually start our lessons at 8:30 a.m. and then we have a coffee break, lunch, and between the sessions, and we end the school sessions at 3:35 p.m.
Oh, okay.
And then we can have our extracurricular activities if you want.
Yeah, can you specifically say what kind of extracurricular activities will you do in a presidential school?
Well, we have several clubs for students to be engaged after school sessions. Clubs like robotics, music,
Wow.
swimming, gym, what else? Debate club. All of us, especially designed for students' needs.
Yeah, I was really amazed by their pool. Actually.
Yeah, we are really excited because in a normal schools, governmental schools, we don't have this kind of extracurricular activities after school sessions. If we need, we have to organize by ourselves.
So you have to pay for it, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
But that's
It's not like an inside of school. It's not
Yours
an
are
outside.
paid by government, right?
yeah.
All
Yeah,
of things.
what's even amazing is literally everything is for free. That includes your uniform, 5 times a day meal, school facilities, a dormitory. Everything is for free.
So you are talking about the food. Can you describe how the food is, quality of food?
Well, it depends. It depends on the preferences,
Yeah.
but we have special personnel who are responsible for the menu. If we do not like something, we can always approach them and ask them to change the menu. So it's not a big problem. Usually, the food is very nice. Yeah.
Oh,
But
that's pretty
in
cool.
our case, it's not like that.
Yeah, we don't have even meat in school.
You don't have a meal?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have to buy it by ourselves
Yes.
for our money.
Well, you have a cafeteria, right?
Yeah, right. But their quality is not like this.
Yeah, I see.
So it's my turn, actually. Interesting question. How is the relationship between students and teachers?
Yeah, actually, we have very close knit relationship with our teachers. Since we live here, live at school, we have they are our second family. So whenever we have a problem, that doesn't matter whether it's academic or life related, we can always approach our teachers and ask for help.
Okay.
What about in your case?
In our case, we don't have really good relationship with teachers because we only go to the school for only just studying. We don't live there like you.
Yes.
Yeah.
We are family actually, but not like you
Not like
guys.
yours.
Yeah, that's totally understandable.
Hmm.
Next, do students have free time to relax, or is the schedule always packed?
Well, again, it really depends on the person. For example, in my case, even though I have a free time, I always find something to be engaged in. Whether it's like, since we study here, we have to work, like we'll have to do a lot of self-study. For example, we have SAT, IELTS courses, which are not taught here, but we have to study them as well, equally, like school subjects. So we have always something to do.
So very nice.
Yeah, that's amazing. So I have a question about your homework. Homework. Yeah, homework. So is there a lot of group work or independent work?
Well, I would say we have a lot of group work. Our almost every single week we have some project to work on with our fellow students. So we are assigned into the groups of 3, 4, really depends, and we actually work after the lessons since we can use school facilities all the time. We can have just get one room, free room, and then work on the project together in that room.
Hmm. Yeah. So it's very different from us.
Yes,
Yeah,
very
but we
yes.
have a rule that we can work until 9 p.m. After 9 p.m. we have to be in our dormitory because our curfews, people who are responsible for us, will call our names and then the check our
Check in.
attendance. Like
Yeah.
yeah,
So you are saying about like you live in this school, right?
yeah.
So I'm gonna ask about is there any academic pressure you
Yeah,
face with?
we actually face a lower burden, but students are very smart enough to realize that there's a Chinese proverb that says, "Work like a slave for 5 years and live like a king for the rest of your life."
Yeah.
So there's such a saying, and all of us understand that. That's why we always ready to take on all the pressure on our shoulders and expect the best for our future. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, we have very optimistic mindset about studying.
Yes, but again, in our case, it's way
Very
too
different, yeah.
different. Like
Why?
we actually uh, get some tasks, homeworks like writing or I don't know, filling the gaps. But in your cases, it's really interesting. Like you got the projects, different kind of, and you can work with a team as well.
Yeah, also additionally, how often do you take projects as a homework? Because they are only given as a homework tasks or some kind of learning some things.
Yes.
As I mentioned, we have projects almost every single week. It doesn't depend. It doesn't really depend on the subject. We can have a project from mathematics, English, science, any subject, even the literature. And also, we take exams quite often as well. Like every single week, we have at least 2 to 3 exams, assignments, which will be recorded strictly. Yeah.
Hmm. So if you fail one,
Yeah.
do you have chance to retake this, or you will be dismissed from the school?
Well, I will not say we will be dismissed completely. We always have a chance, second chance. As I mentioned, our school teachers are very nice. They always, they are very supportive. So if you fail something, they call us. They ask us to stay after the lesson and work with us independently. Independently. Um,
So wouldn't be there any penalties or this kind of stuff, punishments?
Punishments. I would not say we have. What do you mean by punishments? Like, is it the
Okay, you failed once and twice, and you're continuing retaking it. But how long it takes to a student to get
yeah?
the task right?
Ideally, if a student gets like multiple threes, twos in many semesters, that student should be kicked out of school. There is a rule, yeah. But luckily, no one is that stupid enough to be kicked out.
Okay, we know.
At the end of the day, do you recommend the presidential school for us, the students who study in a normal schools, to study?
Yeah, definitely. Well, in my case, before joining presidential school, I thought that if I join this school, it will be end of my academic journey. I will live there, yeah, like a princess.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Princess. But actually, I was a bit delusional. My journey started after I joined this presidential school. I realized that I have a lot of global doors. Like there is a big road ahead of me to start my journey. And when I realized it, I was quite surprised because as a public student who studies in public schools, you don't have opportunities like we have. For example, we are gonna take international A-level exams free of charge, which costs like almost $1,000 for each student. Yeah, I'm not even counting the school facilities. So yeah, I would definitely recommend.
The best part is everything is founded by government.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everything is funded. We have, yeah, by the way, we have international teachers, if you know.
Oh,
Yeah, they came from
yeah.
different countries like USA, United Kingdoms, Kenya, like, Zimbabwe, yeah, Jamaica.
Actually, not said only black ones, right?
Yeah. That's
No discrimination. Well,
Yeah.
actually, we really got used. Yeah, one interesting thing is, we have teachers, international teachers from different ethnicities. So when they go outside, when people see them, they're gonna be shocked. But for us, they're like normal human beings. We don't get surprised that easily, which means that we are gradually becoming global citizens.
Yeah.
So this is also one really big advantage of studying here.
The last question.
Mhm.
What kind of things can you bring or like allowed to bring to the school?
Okay,
You,
that's a very interesting question. You can bring yourself and your clothes, not food, not mobile phones, not any gadgets, just you and your clothes. That's it. So why we're not allowed to bring snacks is we have a dietologist, who is responsible for the food that we intake. So if that person notices snack, then you will get into big trouble.
So your diet is also carried.
Yeah, diet is also very strictly regulated by canteen staff, which ensures that we get enough nutrients to study. Everything is completely healthy, nutritious.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing.
Yeah. So why we're not to bring mobile phones? Because if we bring mobile phones, we're gonna be kind of use our social media too often, and then it will definitely affect our studies.
Distract.
Distract us, yeah.
Wasting time.
Yeah, that's why.
I didn't know about like mobile phones.
You know what? We actually have laptops, which is provided by the school.
And this kind of
Oh,
Yeah.
even laptops provided.
Laptops, yeah.
provided.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, provided. Fully
For
founded
free.
by
For
government.
free,
Wow.
yeah. What about you? What can you bring to your school?
Yeah, you can bring everything. You can bring even snacks, your PC, personal computer, the big one, and even horoz you can bring.
Horoz?
Yeah. Anything is allowed to bring to normal schools. There are no distractions. Oh.
One teacher scold you? Like, they will not scold you, right?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
I mean, school teachers, they're responsible for you, okay, teachers should be okay. Teachers should be aware of what you're doing during school hours, since you come to school to study. So if you have phones with yourself, you're constantly checking your social media. Will teachers like take over your phone?
We
Yeah.
can. How
Does
can
it-
I explain? Oh, we use it effectively.
What do you mean effectively?
No.
Yeah, no.
Even secretly?
Yeah, secretly, kind of on the time, on that moment, we
Uh-huh.
can use it. But if the teacher is looking straight to you, we cannot. We are not allowed to use.
We actually can use our
We
phones.
have to
During
find the
lesson,
moment.
we cannot, definitely. It's not out of rules, I think.
Mm.
Out of school rules.
Mm.
But after lesson, you can easily take your phone and use during the...
No, actually, you can use it during a class. You
Ah.
have to find a moment. to use.
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
find a
yes.
moment.
It's a tip.
Oh my goodness.
But these kind of things aren't allowed in your school. There are lots of cameras over there,
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
and also we don't have one.
We have actually, but it's not working.
Oh yeah, it's no more. That's the point. And we don't have cameras inside the classrooms. We
Mm.
only have
Don't you
cameras. No, we don't.
We have.
Oh, we have, but in several rooms.
Most of schools, I think, but not all schools provided.
All
But we have actually. I don't know about other schools.
The only place where we don't have cameras is WC and dorm rooms. But
Yeah, look,
um,
what's the point if the camera is not working, having camera or not?
Yes. So, but we noticed that your cameras is working well.
Yeah, even your
Sure.
principal showed, and we seen the camera room by our own selves, so we know that's working. Everything.
Wow.
So now it's the time to end our podcast. So thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me. I really enjoyed this podcast. Thank you very much, guys.
Yeah, we
Thank
also
you for
had a
it,
great conversation with you.
Yeah, it
Thank you
was
for all
really good.
information.
Thank you.
Sure.
So let's invite our team.
Teams.
Oh,
So let's take an oral picture
yeah.
with everyone.
Hit the like button and
And
don't forget to
Subscribe!
Woo!
See you on the next episodes, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Such-
Wow!
Can we talk about us like we care about us? Can we talk about us like we care about love? You say let it breathe, but this pain in my heart can't let it be. We both can agree. Tell me what is the point of nothing burns like the cold days. Yeah.